How you doing? I'm Zacharias. I got me a new phone. Thank God I got a new phone from God. Ugh. Okay, yes. I'm not preaching to say a new phone on Christmas Day. I recently my phone got messed up and I had to go to get a new phone. They had a zero down phone, so it's a Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy. We have more features than any the Samsung that I had before. It actually you see right now, I have my phone to my face. I can see myself when I'm talking. Thank God. Okay. All right. There's two tragedies that's happened recently, and I'm gonna talk about one particular movie, a real horror that happened in Houston, Texas, back in the '70s, way before I was born. I was born in the last part of the '70s, but point is, well, the person who directed the film, his God rest his soul, Joshua Vargas' father, Robert Vargas Sr., had passed away like on Christmas Eve. And I really want to bring this up because he needs help with his father's funeral. And doing it, I'm going to help him. Can I? I have that much money right now. I got $5 in my account. And, waiting for my next unemployment so I can pay my rent. But because I'm on housing. Point is, I need to talk about his movie, Joshua Vargas movie. I'm sorry. It's a man house. I saw it on the Houston Press recently. I was looking at the thing and Dean Corll, and he was a serial killer, pedophile. I don't know what's the word they said after puberty, because he was having sex with teenage boys. Well, Joshua Vargas directed the film out of his, did not even get paid for this. He's a first time director, I think, and in the horror, it discusses Dean Corll, the serial killer who led these two guys. I think one name is David Brooks, and the other is Elmer Wayne Henley. And Joshua has recently mentioned this on Fox News here in Houston, the Fox News channel 26. And he been on the his article. The article about him is on Houston Press. Let me show it right here. Okay, this is Joshua Vargas. His YouTube page is I know it's a Sunday. Dios perdona, man. That means God forgive me. That damn Vargas, D damn Vargas, or that damn Vargas. Is his name on YouTube. And I actually saw a video of him crying about raising money for his father. My heart goes out to Mr. Vargas. Me and mine are mixed, so that means my mixed brother, because I know he's mixed. He looks Caucasian, he mixed with Latino. I'm not mixed with Latino. You already know my mixed background, y'all. Okay, 3 races in my background. And I speak Spanish grew up, went to school in the barrio. Mi oraciones vaya a tu familia. And yo rezo para tu papá y familia también y todo el. That means I would pray for him, his father, and his family. And mi corazón vaya a tu familia y tú también. That means that he don't speak Spanish. I'm not making fun of him. If he knows, Zacarias is my nickname. I've been called that since '95. But my heart goes out to him, and I want to help Mr. Vargas by letting people know about his film. I don't know if it's on DVD. I try to find the trailer of it. I kind of look for where's the name of the doggone movie. The Houston Press and put that in the front of the doggone thing. But I saw, and I'm going to give it a historical. I don't know if I can be brief because I have to go later on to the library downtown. Okay, I'm going to look. Oh Lord, I hate looking at the pages. I wasn't prepared because it's my new phone. And usually my videos are unscripted. Okay, so this is all real. All the videos that you see here, they're not script. Okay, and Como La Flor, I knew that by heart when I was singing Como La Flor when I was in high school. So, and the songs I sing, Mariah Carey, whatever, I'm whatever, mine's not script. Okay, so this is real. So don't bear with me, y'all. Bear with your audience. I'm going to help this man out because I want his film to be known and more, as you know, in this industry. And I'm a striving entertainer and a striving celebrity. The more publicity you show of your work and more it gets seen, the more money comes flowing through, and hopefully it'll pay for his father's funeral. Okay, and I feel sorry for his brother Robert Jr. Vargas Jr. He was crying on there about on Channel 11 about his father. His father, what happened? Mr. Robert Vargas had passed away through a fire in Baytown, Texas, which is not too far from Houston, I-10. During, I think, Christmas Eve, the 24th, he had his gas heater on. He tried to get out the fire, and it's a tragic situation that happened to him. And I wanted to bring out, and actually I mentioned another tragedy that happened today. I recently saw on my Twitter, Zacharias Adivo, that's my Twitter. They had posted I forgot the man's name, from who's director of Booty Call. He passed away today or yesterday, and he also was the director and the producer of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, so I'll talk about that in another video, but we're going to talk about Mr. Vargas, Mr. Joshua Vargas' new film, and it's called In the Madman's World. Okay, what it's about? Back in the day, in the 70s, late 60s, a man named Dean Corll, his mother owned a candy company in the Heights. Because I'm also put a link as much as I can, because it's my new phone. I'm still learning how to use it. What happened was, I read the psychology of him, because it's a video about the psychology of Dean Corll. He was very supportive to people. He was very obedient. He's far as his father, from the first marriage his mother had, he was very abusive and aggressive, and he was very strict on him. He physically abused him, and probably some other things as well. So it was from Indiana. I think they were from Indiana, some of the Midwest, and he moved down to Vidor, Texas. We already know that's Klan town. He graduated from Vidor, and he went to the military, and so came there. In the military, well, before the military, during that time, while he was helping his mother out, and in the second marriage from the wasn't from the first marriage with his real father. The second or third marriage, when he was in Vidor, Texas, according to what I read, I saw on psychological something about Dean Corll, about serial killers. The movie doesn't discuss all that. I haven't seen the movie of Madman's World, but I wanted to get you the idea of what this man went through, and how I always talk about serial killers or anybody. When you're abused, you're gonna have psychotic moments. So I'm not making excuse for Dean Corll, but we don't want any future Dean Corlls in the future, and we don't want to allow people to create them. Okay. But his father and they separated, divorced. His mother, she moved down to Vidor, and she married another guy who owned a candy shop. And the marriage was not successful, so she moved to the Heights, which is in Houston. Not too far from I-10 and 45, not too far from Lindale and all that area, okay, here in Houston, okay? And the Heights is more upscale area. I don't know, back then they said it was struggling at the time, because economic, but it's very upscale area, okay? There's many people. It's almost like a secondary River Oaks. River Oaks is a very rich area here in Houston, but it's those. But before he went to Vidor, Texas, and Vidor, Texas, it's Klan town, okay? And she moved to the Heights, and she had her own a candy company called Corll Candy Company, and she was the founder of it. She divorced. I don't know if she got married. He was a very quiet person. Dean was a very quiet person to himself. And something happened between one of the workers hit on him. I don't know if he violated Dean due to the abuse that he went through as a child. And he was, quote-unquote, the obedient child. And very quiet and not antisocial. But something happened, between one of the workers hit on him, or either had sex with him. Either through force or through rape. Was it force or through consensual? And what happened was, when she fired him, later on he went to the military. And I'm gonna let everybody know. The people think that, well, he was a little swinging, little feminine snap. Nah, this man, I don't know, was a macho man. And that's when his sodomy and Gomorrah went in the military. Way before, don't ask, don't tell, and all this other stuff. Okay, he was discharged, and his excuse was he was quitting the military or something like that. He came back to Houston to help his mother. He befriended the two boys, David Brooks and Elmer Wayne Henley. And I'm trying to see which one that actually is in the Houston Press. You can go to what's the Houston Press website, so you can also look for it. And the thing that also too caught my attention, Jeff Warner. I went to school. If that's the same Jeff Warner I went to school with and graduated 99, graduated 98, that's probably him. Yeah, Jeff Warner, who wrote the story. Is it HoustonPress.com? Yeah, I think it's HoustonPress.com. Okay. Well, anyway, going back to the story. David Brooks or Henley, one of them had befriended him first, and they became a. He was, remember, Dean Corll. Today he was allowed to be 74 years old. He was born in 1939. Okay, so Dean Corll was in his 30s. These guys was either teenagers or preteens or either probably time. The movie was, because I can't wait to see the movie, and in the they made natural relations. Well, I mean, they had sexual relations, and he taught them to lure them. One of them, I think, was Henley was first, and he threatened Henley. I don't know what happened. He gave him money and candy. What he would do, he'd get a bunch of young men, young teenage guys, to get candy or whatever, and that's why they call him the Candy Man. This is way before a movie with the black man on there, the Candy Man. Okay. Back in 1992 or 91, but this is the real Candy Man, because when I was young, true story, he was from Pasadena, by the way. He was living in Pasadena. I think Dean Corll was living in Pasadena. He was an electrician, and we heard too many stories because, and I'm gonna, not to give a big take off the subject. When I was growing up in by the late 80s, people was concerned about people putting stuff in the candy in the Halloween candy, and we had to check. And I never forget my dad telling me either the Dean Corll story or something. It was somewhere in Pasadena, and I want someone to correct me on this. The Candy Man was about a man that poisoned his son in Pasadena so he can get money. He got caught. They called him Candy Man. Then I heard from my dad the story about Dean Corll. I did not know his name. He mentioned his name, but he was getting little boys and he was poisoning them, or he was using them and he was having sex with them. One of the truth. It was so many stories, but it was a fabricated story. But I warned everybody. This way before I heard the Candy Man movie. Okay, and so that's how Dean Corll became the Candy Man, because he was get teenage boys, give them candy, have parties with them, probably some sex and drugs, whatever, because it's going on in the house, and they don't kill him. And that's what happened. And one of them, either Brooks or Henley, caught him in the act of killing, and they was scared to death. So, by fear, I'm not trying to take over, because I'm not God to know the conscience of the two guys who now in prison. Because one of them shot him for self-defense. Shot Dean Corll for self-defense. And that's when they confessed that they killed these teenage boys and those who were, a young adult boys, 18 years old as well. And then sodomize them, kill them, rape them, and, it's just some sick stuff. And so, pretty much, this was going on between 70, well, they said 69, somebody said 69 was that. Then later on, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, I think. And that's when, during August, that's when Dean Corll had got killed from one of the guys, because they was scared of him. And he was, he was scared of him, that the fact that he would kill him, because he threatened him. If you go tell the cops or anything, to the parents, whatever was going on, he would kill him. And so he had these homosexual rapes and Tara in his house. He had boards, and he would turn the music loud, okay, so no one would hear the screams while he was, I think, beating them, and he had a graveyard, so he took them to some graveyard or something like that. But the story's in Houston Press, and I don't mean to bring up, because it's a sad part of Mr. Vargas, the director of the movie. I'm doing this a favor because he does need publicity. I'm shocked that people have not tolerated. It's only Houston, but if we're doing a movie, or For example, the singing that I do and the stuff I do, I want people all over the world to know what I do as an artist, as an entertainer, as whatever. But my heart goes out to Mr. Vargas and his family, and also go out to the people who died in these murders. And I want y'all to help this man, let him sell his I don't know how much is a DVD, because I was looking for the trailer of the movie in YouTube so I can put it on the link, and I have not seen anything. Now I haven't seen anything since then. So, but if there's a trailer of the Madman's world, the Dean Corll murder story, him murdering people, and the other two guys sit in jail. Well, hopefully I'm supporting. I know that the victim families don't want the movie, but let me tell y'all something. Just like we go back to the entertainment street, the murders of Tupac and Shakur and Biggie. Biggie mother wanted her Miss Wallace wanted her son to be known all the world what happened to her. She won that case in LAPD to be known. She even sued him. They tried to. It was so much so. If, God forbid, if I have children, if I have 10 or even more when I get married, I'm not dating any woman right now. So, because I need money first. And then I'll become rich and famous and have my 10 kids because I believe in abortion and contraception. If anything happened to my kids, I want them to know what happened to them. I know people want to put it in the past. But remember, we don't want any more Dean Corlls in the future. There's plenty out there. I mean, before Dean, because remember one thing I understood, that Dean Corll's story was not as big as Jeffrey Dahmer. Because this is similar to Jeffrey Dahmer's story. So I hope y'all feel I donate. I would like to tell Vargas about the donations, because I was trying to do cyber begging. You're supposed to get a PayPal account. And that's when people start donating, like for those who do modeling, whatever. They'll donate the money like you on the street. So if anybody wants to donate money to Mr. Joshua Vargas, should I say, go to that damn Vargas YouTube channel, comment on him, ask him where he, and actually I give him advice. I think you're supposed to go on PayPal account and have people donate from there electronically so they can get and make sure it's direct. They're coming from out their bank accounts and credit cards. It's not no fraud. So that's my suggestion. My heart goes out to him. God rest his soul, Mr. Robert Vargas Senior, excuse me. And I hope that y'all do have the funeral buried. Okay, we have the funeral already planned. Hope y'all have the burial and everything, because I know it's a tragic time, so that's what I'm saying. The life insurance, we hopefully y'all help them out, because and donate anything out there. If I was to see Mr. Vargas, and if I was to get paid next week, because my insurance unemployment supposed to end yesterday, so I'm supposed to reply this week. Today's Sunday. I most likely will try to give probably a little money here and there, because I'm just destroying myself. And no, I didn't. Remember, I'm on the family account of my cell phone bill, so I just paid the tax of the phone, so y'all don't make no stupid assumptions. Okay, God bless everybody, and support the film In the Madman's World. And about the Dean Corll Candyman story, murders here in Houston back in the 70s. And also too, good luck in your success, Mr. Mi hermano mixto, Josh Vargas. Okay, this is Zacarias, and hopefully, and if also to Jeff Warner, if you are the guy that I went to school with, I think he was in the arts class, or drama class. It's probably him. Oh, I think so. He went to school with me, I think. Well, anyway, so I hope y'all, help this man out, help Mr. Vargas and his family out, and say some prayers for him and his family. Okay, God bless, and have a nice holiday season. and Happy New Year. Bye bye.